Hi, New Life. I'm Pastor Mark Jobe, and I'm so excited about this fall. We are going into our small groups and church-wide, all of New Life. We are going into a new small group study called, you see it right there, What Now? How to Move into Your Next Season. I wrote this little booklet because I discovered that all of our lives have been interrupted, disrupted by COVID-19, by the recession, by social unrest. These last 5 months have been these months that have put everybody's life in an upheaval, of very disruptive months, but God is working in the midst of it. And so as I began to dialogue with people, I began to realize that there were a lot of people that were asking themselves, because of this disruption, what is next, God? What is my next call? What is my next season? People transitioned jobs. Some people moved. Some people were rethinking the way they do life. And I believe that that's good. And so I believe that in transition, we can make some of our best decisions, but we can make some of our biggest mistakes as well. So what I've tried to do is coach people through the process of asking themselves, now that the disruption is getting a little bit to a new normal, what now, God? What are you doing? And so through this small group study, we will be covering about 5 lessons here in moving to our next season. And let me just mention them to you. Number 1, we're going to be talking about the fact that you can't stay where you're at. If God's calling you on, it's time to move. And so first, you need to quiet your soul and listen. That's one of the hardest things to do. There's so much noise. There's so much white noise. There's so much racket. There's so much distractions that it's hard to stop and ask ourselves, God, what are you saying to me? What are you speaking into my life? And what do I need to hear from you? So quieting our soul. Number 2, we're going to be talking about what it means to re-envision your life story. I've spoken with so many people that allow one bad chapter of their life to define their life. Someone fails at a business, has a moral failure, has a brutal divorce, goes through a bad season, is sexually abused, and they allow that one dark, painful chapter to define their entire life. And I believe that God has a different story for you, and so we can't allow that one chapter to define our entire life. Number 3, we need to adjust our thinking. As we move into this next season, we have to ask ourselves, we can't go with the same old mindset. Number 4, invite people to the journey. You cannot do this alone. This is part of community. We're going to talk about what it means to invite people to the journey that God has put you on. And number 5, take the first bold step. It's nothing but a dream or a vision. You will never transition unless you take the first bold step. Hey, God bless you. Looking forward to what God is going to do at New Life this fall. God bless you.